Today I figured I would do a little video for you. I figured I would do my daily makeup routine. So first in the morning I typically put on like moisturizer and different things. So I have like obviously some red spots and some eczema, so my face is really red, so I try and put on some lotions to correct that. And then after that I will go ahead and use foundation. So I'm currently using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and I love it. I think it's really awesome. I also like that it's clay. It has like this really nice after feel. Oh, found it. It's fair beige, so I'm pretty light, so I use a really light color. And I will just go ahead and like put it on my hand. So I already put a little bit there because I was gonna do foundation first, but decided to show you too. So I put like the P on my hand, and then I use a Lab Squared Turning Pro buffing brush. So my lovely older sister actually got me a ton of makeup brushes for Christmas, so they're really nice and so soft on the face, so I've been using those. So I will go ahead and put on foundation. So I just kind of like dab it in the foundation and then put it, basically I just like dab it on the face to make sure that I get it like even. It looks a little funny. And then I go ahead and I blend it in and make sure I get it everywhere. At first, this foundation looks like it's going to be too light, and it looks like it's the wrong color. But then, like once it's all blended in, it actually looks really lovely, and it is really the right color. So I'll just buff it in. I haven't been using concealer lately. I don't have a concealer that I really like, and also so I just like put it over my eyes. I'm a little like rough and quick. I've been using foundation forever. But if you're just starting out, you can be a little bit slower. So I just buff it all over my whole face to make sure it's nice and even, get any excess off my hand. So that is face makeup. So that is how my face looks after I put on some foundation. So I think it's a little bit better, evens out the skin a little bit more. And like I said, I don't use a concealer right now, but if you have any suggestions for an awesome one, I'd love to hear about it. And then next, I actually put on just a little bit of like mineral veil to keep the foundation to stay. So I use the Bare Minerals Original, and it is the mineral veil. And so I go ahead and I turn it upside down because it's already kind of a mess, and normally it wouldn't be, but I'm a little messy with this. So it is all kind of in the lid. And I also use the Bare Minerals Flawless Face Brush, and I just go ahead and I dab some in there, and I put it all over my whole face just to kind of set the foundation. So I will go ahead and set my foundation just to make sure that it stays on all day, because I want it to. So that is my face after I put on mineral veil. The next step I do, and I'm not a professional, so I don't know if I'm like doing this in the right order or if I'm even like doing makeup right, but this is just how it works for me and I like it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Next I go ahead and put on eyeshadow. So I have been using, I actually just got some new eyeshadows, and they are beautiful. So they are Lancome. They're a little bit expensive, but I think they were worth it. So they're like super shiny and pretty and just so pigmented and gorgeous. And so I've been using these paired with a Naked palette that I use just to kind of add some extra color. But this one is Sidekick, and it's really light and really pretty, and this one is Partner in Crime, and they're both shimmery. So actually, again, I'm not professional, so I don't know how this works, but I put on the Sidekick first because it's lighter, and I kind of put it on like the top of my lid and kind of everywhere just because I like nice bright eyes. So I'll go ahead and do. So you can see, I don't know if you can see, but it's really shimmery and very, very pretty. So I put that up on the top part of my lid. I don't like to go too dark with my eyeshadow. So once I've done that, I will go ahead and actually put the darker color on the bottom of my lid. Just brightens my eyes. I could be totally wrong, but I think it does, so I do it that way. And I'm going to use the darker Lancome shimmer color, which is partner in crime, and they are beautiful. And then I use a e.l.f., which is like the Target, I think it's Target brand, I'm not totally sure, but the e.l.f. professional eyeshadow brush. I love these brushes. They're super cheap and they're pretty nice. I seem to think they work well. And I just go ahead, put it right here. Go up a little bit, just for some added color. I love how shimmery they are. I do like the matte eyeshadows, and I have used them, but I prefer shimmer, so I like a little bit of sparkle on my eyes. So you could stop there if you want it kind of simple, but I will actually go ahead and put some more, like a little bit of a darker brownish color in my creases. But then next I use the Naked Urban Decay Basics. It's like this little like half of a Naked palette, so it was less expensive. And my sweet little sister gave this to me for Christmas. I'm very blessed by family members who give me makeup. But so she gave me this Christmas because she knows that I love makeup. So I love the colors in this. It's very beautiful. Some of them are a bit dark, but I'll show it to you. I use the Naked 2 and the Faint, so they are here and here. So I like those colors. So I will use the Naked 2 first and just kind of put it in my crease and then put Faint over it just to make it a little bit darker. So I'll go ahead and do that. So first I take the Naked 2, which is like a light matte brown, and I will just work it into the crease so it kind of splits up the shimmer. I think it looks really pretty when it's all said and done. And so you just work it a little bit up as well. And then just to add a little bit of drama, I will take Faint, which is a little bit of a darker brown. So now that the eyeshadow is done, I go ahead and I do a cat eye flick with eyeliner. So I have been using the NYX Super Skinny Eye Marker, and it is amazing. So I have one eye done, and I'll show you how I do the other one. But it is wonderful, and it is like a marker. It's super easy to use, and it's not that expensive because it's NYX. But I'll go ahead and do that. So what I do is I think I'll hold this for a little bit, but I go ahead and line the top of my lashes. So I like do it really close to the lash line, and I line it. And I try and get it even as far as like weight the line across my eye. And then once I have it there, I go ahead and do the flick. So I'll do that here. So what I do is I typically pull my eye, not pull it, but like pull it out just a little bit so it's easier to see where the flick will go. I don't know if that's professionally how you're supposed to do it, but that's how I like to do it. I just think it adds a little bit more drama to the eyes and just a little bit more attention. I want you to look at my eyes. They're not like bright blue or anything. I have brown eyes, so I like to enhance them just a little bit more. And then I put on mascara, and I love this mascara, so I highly suggest that you check it out. It is the Voluminous Miss Magma, and it's, or Magna. Oh, who is this by? L'Oreal. L'Oreal. This is a L'Oreal mascara, and it's amazing. I have really light, short, blonde eyelashes, and after I put it on, I'm like, oh my gosh, you can see them. So definitely check this out. I think it's a great mascara. I love it, so I definitely suggest checking it out. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on. So I just go ahead and build it up. I put on a couple of coats. It's pretty good to me. I noticed, I think, the biggest difference in makeup once I've put on the mascara. So once I see mascara, I'm like, ah, yes, you can see my face. My eyes actually show up. So I love mascara. So the last thing I kind of do in my makeup routine is I put in a little bit of bronzer and some blush. And so I use the Naked, or the Urban Decay Naked Flushed palette for, it's kind of like a contour palette is what it looks like. But it has, oh, I'll hide the mirror. It has a bronzer, a highlighter, and a blush. I do love the blush that's in here. But recently I've been using the bronzer from here and a Lancome blush. So I will go ahead and I use the ID Bare Minerals Full Flawless Face Brush. It's like this huge buffing brush. I love it. And I just kind of swirl it around the bronzer, and put it kind of in the creases of my cheeks, so I like do the funny thing where you like suck your face in. So I suck in my cheeks and put it there and then just kind of work it up. So I'll go ahead and do that. So you just kind of work it around, make sure it's nice and even. Okay, and then the last thing I use is blush, and I have been using the Lancome blush, and it is the Blush Subtil, and it is Delicate Oil-Free Powder Blush. And it is the color 361 Cosmopolitan Pink, so it's this bright pink, and I'll open it and show you. It's kind of hard to open. But it is this beautiful bright pink, and I love it. Pink is my favorite colors. So I just go ahead and dab a little bit because blush can be very pigmented. And I put it on my cheekbone and kind of bring it up. So I will show you how I do that. So I just kind of drag it in here, just kind of play with it, put on the apples of my cheeks. So that is kind of the final makeup face look. So this is a Rimmel London lipstick, and I love their lipsticks. They're just so pretty. Like, the colors are really bright, they go on really smooth, and I definitely feel like they last all day. So this is the Moisture Renew lipstick, and it's the color 360 As You Want Victoria. So it's in like this little package, and then this is the color. It's gorgeous and bright, and that's what I love about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some on. So I've been blessed with like very full lips, so I love to kind of just put the lipstick on. Now that the lipstick is all done, you have the full makeup look, so eyes, face, lips. So I hope you enjoyed the video and liked how I did my makeup. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, definitely give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments, tell me what you're interested in seeing, and also subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. It's kind of a hard word to say, but please subscribe to my channel. It is Rebecca Nicole, and I would love if you would. And I will put up some more videos for you. I can do like haul videos, different makeup videos, but just let me know. So subscribe and like the video. Thanks for watching.